be able to make shots, but even, or just as important, his experience. Having a guy that's been at this stage, even though he's from another school, he's played here, he's been on this stage, he understands what it takes in order to make plays, to even have a chance to win in this type of game against this type of team. And he did step up, knocking down threes, but defensively, his presence, his poise, his leadership in the huddles during halftime before the game, it's just meant so much to this team and this program.
As a quick follow-up to that, was the experience and maturity a big part of what you saw early, why you guys got out to that early lead? Just handling the moment?
I don't know if it was the experience. I think we were locked in. I mean, we got off to a really good start. I thought we were tied in defensively. I thought, obviously, we were making shots, but I really liked our pace. The way that we transitioned from defense to offense was at an elite level, and we were able to get exactly what we want in our primary break. We got layups or dunks, deep post catch, get fouled, get to the free throw line, or a quick open three by our best three-point shooters. And so to start the game that way, that ignited us, gave us even more confidence, and it was something that we did. We wanted to get off to a good start to set the tone.
Hubert, your guys had said they didn't want to share the title. What was the feeling like, to be able to clinch it in this fashion and to head into the locker room and celebrate? What was that like as you guys got off the court?
I don't know what word to be able to explain the joy of having a front row seat to see these kids experience this and be successful. It's 100% why I do this job. I've said before, my job is missionary work, and where I'm just in a position to serve and to help these kids be the best that they can be on the court, off the court, and in the classroom. And being able to see their smiles of them being able to be successful out there on the floor and on this type of stage, it brings so much joy to the heart. They have worked so hard. I mentioned to somebody that I said from the start, this team has had a burning desire to be a team. They just do everything together. They play together, they practice together, they go eat together, they work out together, they lift together. They do everything together. And so when you're in environments like this, you have your brothers with you, and it gives you confidence to be able to step up and do the things that you need to do in order to win a game like this.
Back left, Rod.
Hubert, obviously a big game for Cormac, but it felt like Jalen Withers and Seth Trimble gave you guys a big boost off the bench.
Huge on both ends. Just those guys are the two most athletic guys on our team. So when they come in, they raise the athleticism, the level of our team dramatically. And it helps us defensively because we can do a number of things defensively in terms of switching, helps our rebounding, it helps us from an offensive standpoint, attacking the basket, getting second chance opportunities. They both had really good practices leading up to this game. They played exactly the way that they had practiced the last couple of days. I've loved their preparation and their practice, and obviously I really like the way that they played today.
Andrew, back in the front.
With the toughness you guys showed in the second half, is that kind of the optimal level of toughness that you try to get out of these guys? And how much does that just bode well for what's ahead?
Well, I think this team has demonstrated toughness all year. I don't think, I really believe that is something that's been consistent. I've always communicated to them, how are you going to react and how are you going to respond? Those are the only two things you have control over, whether something good or something bad happens. And that's something that we talk about as a team on a daily basis. At halftime, we knew Duke was going to make a run, and we needed to have poise in that situation to be able to tighten the screws on the discipline and details and do the things that allowed us to get the lead in the first place. But we've been in that situation before. With the schedule that we played, the teams that we've played, there was a stretch where I don't know if we played a home game in like over a month. I mean, we've been in these type of environments, and so our guys feel comfortable about making plays.
Take a couple. I'm sorry. Andrew, you're in the front.
Roach hit a three to cut it to 43-42, then you guys went on a 9-1 run and just sort of gave that separation that was needed the rest of the way.
Ticked off in the huddle. We were upset. all of us, you know, we were just, you know, we were like, let's go. And we knew that they were gonna make a run. That's talking about the poise of, you know, okay, let's turn this thing up. Let's get some stops defensively that allows us to get out in transition where we've been consistently pretty good all season, and then we were able to attack the basket and then be able to take the lead. I think that was probably the most important part of the game, was when they cut it to 1 and how we reacted and how we responded after that timeout, and then took the lead up to 9 from that point.
Anybody else in the back? Brian?
Coach, I apologize if you've been asked this, but all your players seem to know that Cormac had 28 when he played for Notre Dame here in this building. Were you aware of that? Did you see that game at all? And
I did not see that game. I'm just, the one I saw was the 31 today. And that's the one I care about. And I'm glad it happened today. We needed it. And we just need it. I'm really happy for him. Really happy for him.
To take 2 more right here, Adam, and then 1 more if there is one.
Hubert, for RJ and Armando, to be able to win the title, it's been eventful careers for those guys, and it's still going. How rewarding do you think that is for those two to get this title?
They've been really emotional, even before today, about having a chance to be able to do this. This is something that they haven't done in the years that they've been here. And as accomplished as that they have been individually and also as a team getting to the championship game,
Sure, yeah.
This is something that they haven't attained or even been in position to do it. And so for them to do it this way at this time, I mean, you should see them in the locker. I mean, they're kids, but they're like really kids, you know, they're just jumping around all over the place and dancing, and you can see the joy that they have of what they have accomplished. That's why they came back. They came back for this. They came back to experience this. Yes, they wanted to come back individually, but they came back for this. And for them to go, wow, we came back for this and we were able to do this, it's just really, really cool. And we always say, you know, there's more to be said and more to be done, but they've said a lot already this year.
Anybody else? Okay, thank you.